Okay, I feel like we need our hats for this segment. This weekend's Kentucky Derby isn't all about the horses and the hats. It is also about the food.
Exactly. And who better to get us off to the races than a chef who left his mark on the Food Network's Tournament of Champions? Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the third battle of round one is... Darnell Ferguson's our winner.
Congratulations.
You just pulled off the biggest upset in probably culinary history. Congratulations. Big win.
How awesome is that? Ladies and gentlemen, hang on to your hats because we are joined by the super chef himself, Darnell Ferguson, who is joining us from Hotel Henri. Is it Henry or Henri in Chelsea? Good morning, Darnell. Good to see you.
What's going on?
Hey.
Yes, so yeah, I am inside the Hotel Henry at the restaurant upstairs called the Century. So yes, Hotel Henry is where I'm at.
Okay, so that clip we saw you in the Tournament of Champions was from, what, season 1, but you were just featured in season 2 as well. So how'd you do in that one? I
lost right before the finals, but I did really good. Like I lost right before the finals, so the chef who beat me won it all. So I feel like if you beat me, you got to be a champion.
That's right. Well, you are a champion. Well, let's not forget that.
Absolutely. Darnell, take us through your journey because you say that cooking actually saved your life. Tell us about that story.
Yeah, I think that for me, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. You know, a lot of times we do things that can make us money, but not things that we really enjoy. And that's where I was at for a long time. I was really doing something that made me money, but I got away from cooking. And then once I got back in the kitchen, it seemed like the qualities that it takes to be a great chef are also the same qualities it takes to be a great person. You know, so it just saved me on so many different levels because I only wanted to be the best chef, but I also wanted to be the best person. And then it so happened, once you get the person right, you know, the chef just keeps getting better.
Yep, that's true. It's fundamental. So for those who don't know your backstory, talk to us about homelessness, then making it into regular TV appearances, cooking for Team USA, and the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. I mean, you've done it all.
They don't call me super chef for nothing. No, so I started off, I was chosen to be the first students to ever cook for their country's Olympics. So I was a chef for the USA teams in the Beijing Olympics. So that I was 19 when I did that.
Wow.
So that kind of started my career off like on a skyrocket. Like there was no way to go but up from there.
But it was hard in the beginning though, right?
Yeah, it was hard when I got back from the Olympics. That's where I started making a lot of bad choices. I started to try to figure out how I could make more money. And that's where I got into getting myself locked up quite a bit. You know, I was locked up like 6-8 times in like 3 months.
Wow.
So I had to get myself together. I started being everything that, you know, back in the day when they had Dare in school, they used to tell you like, don't be this kind of person. You know, I started being that person. And I had to check myself, and I started getting myself back into cooking. And cooking was the thing that got my feet back on the ground, gave me something I could focus on, something I could like really put my time and effort into.
Darnell, not that we're not paying attention to what you're saying, but
yeah.
we are highly distracted with this,
what is this
piece of art that is coming together on that plate. What are you putting together?
So a famous dish, if you ever go to Kentucky Derby, one of the most famous dishes in Louisville are the hot brown. It's this open-faced sandwich with toast, turkey, this cheese sauce, tomatoes, bacon. It's like the biggest thing in Louisville as far as like their signature dish. And that's where the Kentucky Derby is at. So I did a version of the hot brown, but I did something fun for Derby, which is hot brown nachos. You know, so you take these tortilla chips, fry them up, give a little spice seasoning to them. I took this orange marinated chicken, this chicken thigh, cooked this slowly, poured it on top of it, made this cheese curd and truffle sauce that you see on there.
Ooh, truffle.
Then you got some, yes, and cheese curds are amazing. People love cheese curds too. So I have this sauce on top with some blistered tomatoes to go as the tomatoes that would go naturally on the sandwich. And then we have some cooked down spinach. This is just a fun, and then also you can't forget.
Oh, I lost your audio. I can see you.
Darnell,
I'm watching you.
we
but I
can't hear
can't
you right
hear
now.
you.
But as
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
Sorry.
So Darnell, we
I
know
missed the best part, the candy bacon. You can't forget the candy bacon. Yeah.
we know you are highly trained. You went to culinary school in Kentucky. You are a regular at the Kentucky Derby. You said this is your second time going back to the events this year. I'm curious, are you doing anything different this year with your menu? What can folks expect at the 2021 events?
This year I'm hosting one on Friday at the Kentucky Derby Museum where my food is on display. So people this year should be, when they come into Kentucky, they should be ready to see food they've seen on TV. I wanted to give, because that's the most thing people say. It's like, how do you make that donut sandwich you made? So I made sure those things were available for people who are flying into town to be able to try out in my restaurants and at my events. So that's the biggest thing, is showing people, because I compete a lot on Food Network, from the Ultimate Thanksgiving Challenge, Beef Bobby Flay, Guys Grocery Games, that's how most people know me. So I wanted to give people that same competitive type of food. So when you come to Kentucky, make sure you visit Super Chefs. Make sure you come check out the event I'm hosting and cooking the food for. It'll be a great time. You'll be blown away.
You are a true champion, Darnell.
Absolutely.
Not only are you a champion, but you're clearly raising royalty. If I see what's on your shirt. You want to give a shout out? We took us to the gun show. All right, Darnell, Super Chef Ferguson, thank you so much and I mean, you're making us nice and hungry watching you put that together.
I know you're gonna be busy this weekend, Darnell, but just while you're cooking, save us a plate, freeze it, put it in the mail. Okay?
Oh, I got to. I'll next day deliver it for you.
Next day delivery. Okay. All right, Darnell. Yeah, drop off some of those hot brown nachos that he just made. Looks good. Have fun at the Kentucky Derby. Man, if this doesn't get you wanting to go to the Derby, I don't know what does, right?